Okay, so we're gonna replace the batteries on this bad boy. And all we gotta do is, in order for you to get this panel off, all you gotta do is just pull up on these two latches, this one and this one, just pull up on it at the same time and it'll come off. And then it just hinges. See? We already took the cover off. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, I took the battery cover off. And then we gotta take this nut and that one right there. We're gonna loosen that up and then we're gonna take these ones off. That one too. That will hold the batteries in. So that's what we're gonna do. We already got all that out of the way. We're gonna start loosening up the cables. So we're gonna use a 14mm. That should work. That's it. That's it. And we're gonna start loosening up all the nuts. Let's see, there's no little screws. We're gonna make sure they come up. I'm gonna pause the video just so it doesn't. So I was kind of messing up at the beginning, but this is what's happening. Hold on. I'm gonna lower this thing a little bit. Right there. So I don't really need to loosen up every single bolt in there. Get it off of this. Okay, I was trying to loosen up all of these, but all I need to do is loosen up this one and this one. Just the negative and the positive of each one of the batteries. Same thing on the back. So just two over there, 1, 2 here, 1, 2 there, and 1, 2 there. So that's a total of 8. And then we're just gonna lift everything up in one piece. And then we'll just put it back up. That's it. But you know what? Since this cover's still on here, I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna do that right now. I'll be right back. Bear with me. Yeah, so I'm trying to take this off, but this was spinning at the same time and my fingers messed up. See that? And I'm trying to do it with 2 fingers, but 2 fingers should be more than enough. No? Okay. Alright. I'm gonna have to charge this guy twice as much. Besides, the guys over there where we got the battery said they wouldn't do it after they close at 4. After that, they wouldn't even work on it. So, there goes that. And now, we're gonna have to take this one off too, because we want to get this cover off. But this bolt's still holding it in there, so we're gonna take it off. Oh shit. Okay, let me pause the video again because I don't want it to be too long. Okay, so it came off. There it is. All of this is out of the way. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna loosen this up. And the one on the back. So the total 4. I think that's a 14 too. Let me see. Can use this deep socket. is not that tight. I think by doing one, the one on the back will be, oh, there you go, like this. There goes one. Careful not to touch this, because it'll spark. Okay, this one came off too. Alright. So I'm going to take those out and we'll continue recording. Okay, so I went ahead and loosened that up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that nut off here so I can lift it up and get those things out of the way. It's a very simple job, man. These guys overdo it sometimes. Well, a lot of times. Okay, so here's the deal. What I did was I found all the ones that go to the terminals. See, there's one. This comes off, and then here see, this one came off. That's it. This comes off in one piece. So there's nothing else to touch except just the ones that go to the terminals. That's it. Don't touch the other ones. Don't need to. See? So now this is going to come up in one piece. I don't even have to like disassemble everything. And these guys are like, oh, it's a mess of cables. We got to make sure they're in there correctly, and we're gonna charge you for 3 or 4 hours of labor times times 90 times $120. I said no. So what I'm gonna do is get them out of here, get them off of this. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use like a bungee cord, and I'm gonna hold them up there so I can get the batteries out. Simple. And I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what I did. Put a bungee cord. Doesn't need too much tension, just enough to hold it up. See, that's it. And now I can take this off and I can get the batteries out. And since I'm not a kind of a neat freak, I'm just gonna wash all of that. And I'll be right back. And something else, I didn't even have to take this thing that holds the batteries in from the back. Just loosened it up a little bit and I was able to get it out of the way. That way I don't have to fish it through there when I'm done putting the new batteries in. So there you go. Thank me later. Quack quack. And I'm back. So that's it. Got them both out of the way, and then all you gotta do is pull the batteries out. See that? Here's the first one. You know what? So the positive. You know what I'm gonna do? Let me do something real quick. I'm gonna make sure I get all the polarities correct. So the way that everything sits on there, that's why I'm gonna set them on the floor, and then I'm gonna put them back in there. I'll be right back. Okay, so here we go. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clean all of this. What about this one here? I'm gonna find out, see, this is a positive, and here's another positive, and this is going to be a positive, and this is gonna be the positive because it came out of here like that. So all the positive ones go over here in the middle. It might vary in your truck, so you might want to take a look at it and make sure you got all the polarities, you know, make sure you put them the way that were in there. So what I'm going to do right now, here are the new batteries. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure all the positive ones go in the middle. So this one could stay like this. This one could stay like this. This one is going to go like this. This one, oh shit. This one is going to go like this. just like that. And now I'm just gonna pull those out with the old ones, in with the new ones. All right, I'm gonna pause the video again. So what happened was, when I took the batteries out, those things, this rods right here came off of that. That's all right. I'll just make sure before I put the battery in, I'll make sure I'll get it in there. That way I don't have to fight with it. But I'm just gonna clean these a little bit. I thought it was gonna be messier, but it's not actually. So, here we go. A lot messier, but it's actually not. So we're good. If it's like freaking all kinds of corroded shit on it, then yes, you wanna maybe wash it and let it dry for a little bit. But this is not bad. That's good enough. Alright, I'm going to put them in and we'll be right back. I'll be right back. So I had a little bit of difficulty putting this in because I guess the battery is a little bit thicker. But it's in there. See that? Now I gotta make sure the other two positives go here, which that's how they're sitting on the floor. That's how they're gonna go in. And that's it. Just connect everything back up and we're done. Do that and I'll be right back because I got 3 minutes left on the video. Okay, so we're done. Now I'm just going to take this off and every single one. This was a little hard to get in there, but what I did is I used a little pry bar and I pushed the battery in a little bit, being really careful, making sure I didn't break it. And it was in there. I tightened them up, and it's all that's left to do is hook up all the cables and we're done. But for now, I gotta drink a little bit of my beer. God damn it, all I got is Coors Light. Okay, so we're done. Everything is connected. I cleaned off pretty much everything. You know, could have done a better job, but this is more than good enough. And it might help somebody, give you an idea. So now we're going to try to turn it on, make sure everything works. Go for it. And fire it up. All right. Good job. Again, this is Saturn 917 Saturnino saying goodbye. Bye-bye.